A massive comet is about to collide with a primitive planet, and the inhabitants are completely unaware that their home will disappear in the universe in 2 days. Fortunately, at the critical moment, the Enterprise, built by the Alliance, happened to pass by. To save billions of lives, they immediately launched 4 high-explosive torpedoes at the comet. However, just as the torpedoes were about to hit the target, a force field suddenly appeared on the comet's surface, shocking everyone. After scanning, they discovered that the comet was hiding an ancient relic. The structure was huge, with most of it buried underground, but no life signals were detected. Perhaps it wasn't a comet at all, but some kind of abandoned spaceship. To uncover the truth, a 4-person team led by Spock quickly transported to the comet's surface. Seeing such a strange building, everyone couldn't help but wonder who built it. Inside the building, they found a giant clock in the center of the hall, covered with dense alien runes. Perhaps these runes could unlock the secrets here and even control the comet's shield. One team member couldn't wait to touch it, but the next second, a powerful energy burst out, sending him flying hundreds of meters away. Now they had to send him back to the Enterprise for treatment. But at that moment, the comet's shield reactivated, cutting off their transport route. Meanwhile, the Enterprise was attacked by an unknown warship. Captain Pike immediately contacted the attackers, who claimed to be from the Jupiter civilization. They had been escorting the comet for thousands of years and stated that it was not just a comet but an ancient cosmic life arbiter. "If you tamper with it again, we will not hesitate to destroy you," they warned. Seeing the situation was dire, the captain expressed that they had no hostile intentions and secretly scanned the enemy's weapon systems. He also informed them that the comet was about to collide with a planet inhabited by billions of lives. However, the response was cold. "Would you adjust the height of the waves or the position of the stars? It is not a comet, it is an instrument, an ancient arbiter, one of the few remaining in the galaxy. If it is his will to bring life, he will bring life." In short, it was the Supreme Creator. Seeing that communication was impossible, the captain found an excuse to temporarily retreat. Desperately, the scan results showed that the enemy's warship was far more advanced than the Enterprise. Direct confrontation was not an option. Now they could only rely on the landing team on the comet. As long as they could break the shield, there was still a glimmer of hope, but they couldn't let the Jupiter civilization discover that someone had landed on the comet. Unfortunately, the Jupiter civilization had already discovered someone had entered the temple and threatened to kill them there. At this time, the landing team was racking their brains to crack the clock, but made no progress. Then, Uhura hummed a song in frustration, which triggered some kind of response. It turned out that the patterns on the clock could receive sound waves, and different tones would cause different reactions. The entire comet system was controlled by music. Uhura led the singing, and Spock harmonized. Soon, they opened the clock, and the comet's shield was deactivated. The 4 safely returned to the Enterprise, but the Jupiter warship's weapons were already aimed at the Enterprise. The ship's shield was down to 20%. In a critical moment, the captain came up with a brilliant plan. He ordered the Enterprise to approach the comet because the Jupiter civilization wouldn't dare attack the comet they were protecting. Sure enough, the Jupiter civilization stopped their attack. Spock took this opportunity to quietly board a shuttle, max out its shield value, and use high temperatures to melt the ice on the comet's back. Finally, with the help of water vapor, the comet deviated from its original trajectory. The water vapor from the comet entered the planet's atmosphere, causing a chemical reaction that would permanently change the planet's atmospheric composition. Soon, it started to rain heavily, a rare event in a century. The drought ended, making it easier for plants to grow and society would develop better. The future looked promising. What was initially a catastrophic disaster turned into a blessing from the heavens. Did it actually bring life? You have seen the glory and mercy that is Mahandit, and so we shall not part as enemies. Thank you. However, the creators of the comet and how many similar existences are in the universe remain a mystery. We will continue to explore in the next episode.